Okay, hello people. This is episode 2 of my Road to Profitable series. Today we're going to break down a trade I took on Wednesday this week using my new kind of adapted strategy that uses a bit of ICT and a few other things. I'm going to break it down. I posted this trade in my Discord on Wednesday, got a lot of love from it, trying to help the people in there to grow and become a more successful and profitable trader, just like I'm trying to do myself. So if you want to join, link is in the description. Let's get into this trade. We're on the NASDAQ right now. It is Wednesday morning, about 6 a.m. UK time. I don't know what the fuck that is New York time. I don't use New York time. Shoot me. Whatever. I always, and step one of this strategy for me is to identify daily and weekly bias. Like, where are we heading? We had China tariff news on Monday. We had CPI on Tuesday. We had a free day on Wednesday, and we have PPI on Thursday. So this week has been an absolute fucking news fest, right? Where are we at? Daily, weekly, we're in a bullish uptrend. Price is shooting up right now. We have a huge area of imbalance here, which is kind of still forming because this fucking big candle right here is the China news tariff. This big candle right here is CPI, and we're on Wednesday. And so my kind of daily bias, or what I'm predicting price to do for the rest of the week, is some form of bearish drawback to fill out this imbalance, because we can't just keep going up forever. We have to imbalance at some point. And so my short-term daily bias for the day is bearish. Now I have established that, I will then jump down into the 4-hour chart. Now this for me is the most crucial chart for my strategy. My strategy is basically a 4-hour PO3 strategy, which is based off AMD, which is an IST concept. Hence why I have this indicator right here, which shows me the current 4-hour candle, so I can see how this candle is being created. Do you know what? I'm going to treat you. I'm going to fucking pull together a little diagram that breaks down what AMD is and how it works. Hopefully this will help you learn. And oh my God, just like that, we have an amazing diagram drawn. God, I am an artist. Look at this. Right, okay. So what is the 4-hour PO3? Effectively, it uses a accumulation, manipulation, distribution concept, which is based off an ICT concept. The idea is that every candle is formed in a similar sort of way. We have our candle open, where we'll have our accumulation phase. This is where price is kind of indecisive about where it wants to go. Orders are filling up, orders are being kind of put into the market. We're building up volume here. We then have our manipulation phase. This is usually, if we're on a bearish candle, the top wick. If we're on a bullish candle, this is usually the bottom wick of the candle. This is where we're forming our manipulation or grabbing some form of liquidity before we distribute and form the candle body and head into the direction that we want that candle or think that candle is going to go into. Alongside that, it's also important to mark out higher time frame PD arrays. Now these are areas kind of interest. So we might have an imbalance where we have a fair value gap. We might have an order block. We might have some form of equilibrium where we think price is going to rebalance into and grab liquidity at. Or we might have a buy side or a sell side liquidity point. An area where we think price is going to go to. This helps us to figure out during our manipulation phase where price might go before turning around, basically. So the idea with this strategy is, at the start of a new 4-hour candle, we're looking for a really clean accumulation. If we don't have a really clean accumulation, we are not trading. If we're fucking up here, down here, we're not trading it. A really clean accumulation. And then manipulation into a PD array, a higher time frame PD array. And then we catch the distribution leg down here, and this is where price is moving the most. We catch this trade here, effectively. That is the strategy. It should cover 4 hours of your day, no more, no less. That's why I love it. That's the beauty of it. Okay, so we're back on the 4 hour chart on the Nasdaq. And what's the first thing that I'm looking for? I am marking out the previous 4 hour candles low and high, as this is a kind of a key point of interest that price likes to go into to grab liquidity before moving further down. It just helps me to understand what that previous candle looks like and the direction that we're trying to head in the market. We've also got an area of buy side liquidity up here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Where I can see price, as I'm bearish for the day, grabbing this liquidity and then pushing down to form the body, the bearish body of this candle. And lastly, I can see a PD array below. Oh my goodness me, that is black. That is the first time I've said that in my life. Or is it? Anyway. Yeah, we are marking out this big 4 hour imbalance that we got yesterday from the CPI news, and also there's more down here, but we won't worry about that one. Where I can see, as follows my daily bias, where I can see price coming down into and respecting. So we've got our previous 4 hour highs and lows, our buy side liquidity where we can see the manipulation phase grabbing this liquidity and then pushing down into this rebalance. That's the idea. So if I go into the 15-minute chart right now, actually, do you know what? I'm going to go down into the 1 minute chart because this will take forever to skip forward, but it will help to make the diagram clearer. And I'm going to skip through here and then I'll break it down for you. So what do we have? Where are we at? So we're at 657. Another concept, ICT macros, something I won't explain in this video, but basically this is a very, very good time to have some sort of liquidity sweep. We are at 6 a.m. We have our clean accumulation phase happening. Price is not really moving. It's kind of just moving fucking sideways. We are grabbing orders, deciding where price is going to go. We have then had this stonking big fair value gap candle upwards, and look at where we've just kind of reached price into, this buy side liquidity level. So it looks like we are grabbing liquidity higher up before a move further down. Now, if I mark this fair value gap out here, I'm going to mark it as an IFVG because I predict the future. Also because this is in replay mode. Don't fucking shoot me. It's now Friday. I traded on Wednesday. Whatever. Cool. I am expecting price to come and disrespect this fair value gap, and I will take a position as soon as it does so, depending on a few other things, but we'll see how this plays out. So we play around here for a bit. We make a new kind of grab liquidity a few times here, to be honest, before we start to shoot further down. And here we go. So why did I take this trade off of this IFVG? Firstly, we had, which doesn't happen every single time and doesn't have to happen for this strategy, but we had an SMT on the Nasdaq. ES at the same time, oh my God, that was slow, made a new higher high whilst we were grabbing liquidity. Nasdaq didn't. So for me, that is a key sign that we are looking to go lower. We are looking to go bearish. We also had a market structure shift happen. As price was coming up, in the accumulation phase, higher highs, higher lows formed, lower high formed, and then we obviously broke structure here, a market structure shift formed. So those two things, plus my higher time frame bias, was enough confidence for me to set. Basically, I was about here, 720 in the day, was enough confidence for me to go, look, if price comes down to this level and breaks this IFVG, it's going lower. It's going significantly lower. And if I skip a few candles ahead, there we go. That was my entry point right there. Also, just want to mark out how fucking clean this thing is. This honestly gets me hard on sometimes, this sort of stuff. We've had our accumulation phase here, which is pretty much bang on. Our manipulation phase here, which has broken buy side liquidity. We've had an SMT divergence up top here, which shows prices is definitely going lower. Market structure shift gives me another confidence. Set my order limit at the bottom of this IFVG. Stop loss just above the 50% level. Could be more aggressive and whack it on the 50% level, but I was playing a little bit conservatively. Oh my God, what have I done? Sorry, I was playing a little conservatively, so I put it a little bit higher. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was around there. And my take profit at the previous candle's low. All I'm looking to do with this power of three strategy is to say, okay, this new 4-hour candle, this 6 a.m. candle that it was, is going to engulf the previous candle and form a new lower low. That's all I'm thinking, because this is a bearish candle. I'm expecting price to go bearish in this 4 hours, so we're going to break below the other candle's low. That's all I'm looking for. A nice 3 RR. I could have taken this trade further down. There was this obviously PD array down here of a higher time frame fair value gap that I felt price was going to come and respect into, but I didn't need to be honest. And if I fast this forward, I think we chopped around for a bit. I think I even shat myself a little bit because we got to break even at one point. I'm still a beginner. But here we go. I could have taken partials through this trade. There's kind of lows here, previous highs here that I could have taken partials into. I didn't because of how clean this setup was, like literally fucking perfect. Trade win, easy fucking $1,700 or whatever it was on my demo account. Yes, I'm still trading on demo. I'm a beginner. I'm trying out a new strategy. I am not going to jump on a funded account with this strategy when I haven't done at least 2 to 4 weeks of perfecting this strategy and understanding it and understanding how it works on different days. Don't just jump straight into a live account with a new strategy. Just don't do it. Just fucking accept that you won't make any money for a bit. Trade it on demo until you figure it out, because you might not like it. So yeah, that was the trade. That was how that played out. I think we even went lower, to be honest. I'm just going to skip forward. I can't remember, to be honest. I tried not to be greedy with this one. But I think we even went lower. We did hit that PD array. And then did we go any lower than this? It looks like price is going to shoot up. I don't know. I can't be asked to go through that. That was the strategy. Honestly, was in and out in around, what, less than an hour. So perfect setup. I shared this strategy with my Discord channel. Everyone in there's kind of loving it. I'm trying to build a community of beginner traders. Everyone that's kind of at the same level as me. I've been doing this thing for 3 to 4 months. I'm trying to learn as well as I can, and the best way to learn is to be surrounded by other people that are also in the same position as you trying to learn. So if you want to get in it, link is in the description. It's completely free. We're all just trying to level up in there. We're all just trying to get better and become better and profitable traders. Also, I'm still new to this because this is my second YouTube video, but please subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. I'm going to be posting a lot more of this type of stuff. Hopefully the next one's a win. Catch you in a bit.